Yes, guys, I have made a big decision today. I will sell a huge part of my Bitcoin for 5 altcoins that I believe will outperform Bitcoin in this bull run, and later these profits will be switched back in the next bear market to accumulate more Bitcoin. If you want to know what trade I'm exactly taking here, short term and long term, then you should definitely stick around here. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like this video also, that you are ticking the bell, that you will always be notified when I put out another of these money making videos. And now let's jump directly into today's content here. We start off again here with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is having a small correction right now. We see that Bitcoin here on the 15 minutes chart broke under the 50 moving average, which is not something crazy. You know, we're talking about the 50 minutes chart, not the daily chart. But we're seeing here a small correction right now to the downside. This might go all the way down to $72,000, and I might consider opening a scalp position from there back to like $73,000. So when I say scalp position, I might trade this with 50x, 100x. In that scenario, I'm not advising you to follow me on this trade because this is super high risk, but this is what I might do because I need a little bit pocket change for something. It will be nothing like crazy, you know, so but like $500, $1,000 that I make on this trade, you know, so money is money, you know, it doesn't matter. So this is what I'm looking at for this specific price action here right now. What I can also see, I think it was on the 1 hourly chart. So we were gonna get, I know it was actually here. I just need to find the right tool to show it to you guys. Here, parallel channel. You can also clearly see that Bitcoin is here respecting this channel. The moment that we start dropping out of this channel, that is where you usually should get concerned. So right now we are within that channel. Here the upward sloping trend line of this channel is sitting at $72,427. And the top is at $73,800. Once we are breaking through this, we will go to $74,000, $75,000, $76,000, I believe. Once we are flipping this and we are managing to blast straight through 75, here the 1.618, 1.65 Fibonacci ratio will be the direct next target for Bitcoin here. Every move under 72,400 to, let's say, $71,000 is a buying opportunity for me, or in this case, a DCA opportunity to add to a long position, because I still believe that Bitcoin will go higher from here and not like yesterday break here under $70,000. We're looking at the stochastic RSI here. There's maybe like another 45 minutes of downwards pressure, and then this should, based on the 15 minutes, already turn around. Now, when we go to other time frames, the weekly looks really healthy. We are half through the week right now. If we are able to manage to close the candle somewhat how we are experiencing it right now here, then there's definitely continuation, at least for next week. Again, next week, how the candle is going to look like, we have to wait and see, but we will definitely push a little bit higher in direction of $80,000 if we can somewhat close the weekly candle as it is here. Then when it comes to the 4 hourly chart, no, we go first to this chart here, to the 1 hourly chart. Here in the 1 hourly chart, you see that we are basically bouncing off of a short-term support right now, which is sitting here at $72,430 here. Once again, the same level that I just showed you on the 15 minutes. As long as we are holding this, I expect that we break here higher. You see, we technically hit our target here yesterday from this trade, $73,966. So congratulations for everybody that took that trade. Remember, I said take a little bit profit, set your take profit a little bit lower so that you actually will get filled when you want to get out of this trade. So you should be normally out of this and would have banked all the profit, so which is amazing, guys. So I'm gonna remove here on the 1 hourly. You see stochastic is already bottoming out. The RSI is going down. The price action is going up. So we have here, a small bearish divergence. So be aware of that. The RSI needs to break above this downwards trend here to basically invalidate that small bearish divergence. But it's also possible that we see the bearish divergence right now playing out. And yeah, if we get here a dip a little bit lower, let it be slightly under $72,000, I think it's going to stop there, and then we will bounce back to the upside. So now with liquidation levels, this is kind of also in alignment what I see here, you know. So if we tap $72,200 and $71,700 for me on the worst side of things, then I believe we're going to see a bounce back up here to 73 in direction of $76,000. So we are really close to take out these long liquidation levels here. So it makes a lot of sense that we might go there and bounce from there and back to the upside. So it will be really short-lived in my opinion. Now when we are going here to the liquidation heat map, I also of course want to see what's going on here, if this thesis is supported or not. When we go to the 3-day chart, yeah, kinda. So you see here the biggest liquidation levels are all the way down to $71,300 from where the price action is right now. If we want to liquidate a lot of shorts, we have at least to eat into $74,200 to trigger another short squeeze to, yeah, basically $75,200, and then potentially move into higher prices. So, but I would not rule out that we first see here a small spike to the downside and then bounce straight back up and continue this uptrend. So when I look here at the funding rates for Bitcoin, however, there I just saw something really interesting, because I just checked this, you know. So I had maybe 30 minutes before I started recording here, I started to check this. The funding rates are going down. So, and that is overall something good, because that means the market is cooling down for Bitcoin and we have more room to go to the upside. So, and yeah, so that is inherently bullish. So, and you can see this when you look at the open interest. The open interest is still kind of climbing up here in staircases, you know. So you see here, flat, then move up a little bit higher with the floor. Then again, move up, flat, a little bit down, again a little bit higher. So you see here like 4 steps every time they go a little bit higher, and that shows you how much leverage is in the market, you know. So, and with funding rates going down, meaning the market is cooling off, but open interest still increasing, that is a good sign in my opinion here. Let's have a look here at the funding rate heat map, how things looking over there. Yeah, and also here you see Bitcoin is here nicely green. So, and what does that mean? Really simple. Green, you long. Orange, you stay away from it or you short it. But we normally don't short in a bull market, you know. So, but every time when you see something green, it's like with a traffic light, you know, means go long. So, and here on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, they're right now also, they're really green, and also Doge is about to flip here. Is it Doge? No, Doge is still orange, so I would not do that. So yeah, so you see, if I move here this slider completely to the right side, you see the market is not that crazy overheated anymore. So, and that means we have so much more room to go to the upside. And now you need, of course, to know in which coins you should position yourself in this next bigger run to the upside. So let me explain something else first. If Bitcoin goes down now $1,000, it will take some alts with it to the downside. And I think we need that one big flush, you know, one big flush, 20% to the downside in all altcoins across the board, one time, really quick. The drop can last a couple hours. I don't care. I really don't care, you know, so it can last a couple hours, can last 2 days to recover. It doesn't matter. But from there, altcoins going to run like you have never seen before, with funding rates already being here down. And yeah, basically they have cooled off quite a bit. So I would definitely be a little bit here on the more cautious side of things, while we are still, of course, extracting as much profit as we can out of this crazy run here right now. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade these coins that I'm giving you right now with me together, do that on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 absolutely for free for using the link here down below in the description and in the pinned comment of the video. So find all the links down below here. And also, if you want me to actively trade money for you, then go to Margex. It's more or less sort of copy trading, but without any KYC and or without VPN. Use the link here down below. I also show you quick how this looks like. See here, we had a trade yesterday, if you remember, a dot trade. Today I closed it with almost $15,000 in profit, $14,474 in profit. You see here on the ROI overall, we are just going up. And we have right now here $54,000 in that strategy. So this is also just growing. Yesterday it was 20,000. So you see, I'm actively trading there. So you should definitely check this out. And also when we are looking here at my other altcoin trades, you see on BYBIT, again, you should trade on BYBIT and follow my calls there. My WIF trade is absolutely ripping here. Almost 700%, $11,700 in a profit. My dim trade is still kind of like idling. I hope this is also going to move really, really soon here. I'm here totally transparent, you know. You see I have here like 2 losing trades right now. So, but they will catch up. They will catch up. I wait it out, you know. So I don't care about how much I pay in funding for this, but I will not lose these trades, you know. I will at least wait for break even before I close them. So you see my INJ trade also completely destroying everything here, almost 500%, almost $6,000. And then my Rune trade right now, is it better than, percentage-wise, it's better than my WIF trade. 725% more or less, $11,500. So you see here overall, if I exclude the losses, the unrealized losses, then I'm here like almost $30,000 in profit right now. And this is only on BYBIT. I have more accounts where I trade like Margex, you know, where I made just today $15,000. So you should definitely check out these platforms. All the links are in the description and in the pin comment below. And if you cannot use BYBIT, use BITGET or Phemex. And if you want just traditional copy trading, use FAIRDESK with $120,000, the biggest bonus in the industry. Like I said, links are all down below here. So now, enough of the advertising. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum surprisingly is going down here a little bit, but it's also not that surprising to me because we had the Duncan upgrade yesterday. And it looks like that it's a little bit of a sell the news event, but just a little bit. I don't expect Ethereum to move here back to like $3,200, $500, something like this. We are here in a highly big volume traded area based on the VPVR for Ethereum. As long as we can stay at least above $3,875, I'm not really concerned what's happening with Ethereum here, because we have here this upward sloping trend line that we are still respecting more or less, and we have here a downwards trending resistance line right now. So you see here is kind of also a symmetrical triangle shaping up. I'm gonna show it to you now. So if I cut here this line, you know, so then you see here, my drawing skills are awesome, as you can see. So you see here, that kind of triangle, the target would be the top of the triangle, $4,100. It would break the Monday high and then continue to rally, most likely directly to $4,300. But we need to break this to the upside. If we break to the downside, the target would be actually $3,700. Which is in alignment with the golden ratio. And from there, I would expect a really big bounce back to the upside. Again, that could coincide with the flush that might be looming, you know, so it can happen now, it can happen later, nobody knows really. But once that flush is coming, or let me put it this way, if the flush is happening this week, this would coincide with the golden ratio where Ethereum would drop to, most likely. And from there we get the bounce and go back up. So, but only if that would be happening this week. If it's not happening this week, then most likely Ethereum will break it to the upside. We only need to break here $4,040 to get above the point of control on the VPVR. And then it's basically blue skies here to the upside for Ethereum based on that 1 hourly chart. Here on the 30 minutes chart, you basically see the same thing. If you take it a little bit more conservative here with the highs, then we need to break $4,088. So we are losing right here now this upwards sloping trend line. We have here 9 minutes left on the 30 minutes chart. So this can still be a fake out, you know. So I would wait here, let's say another 2 hours to be sure. So, but let it drop here back to 3,875. There I will actually add more to my Ethereum trade. if we are touching this. So I'm not really concerned about this because of the Deacon up, everything became just super cheap and is now a real competitor to Solana in terms of transaction fees. Hence why I believe that Ethereum will definitely run in the next coming days. So here actually you see it also with the Duncan update. Here Ethereum is now a third cheaper if you use Ethereum. Arbitrum is now 10 cents, so that went 15x down. Optimism almost 16x down. ZK Sync went down 20x, basically 21x, and Starknet went down also 20x cheaper than before. So this is really, really significant what you save right now in fees here on the Ethereum chain. So and that's why we're going to talk about tomorrow a lot of these coins price-wise, what I believe where they are going now, at least about the coins that are not included in today's video already. So first, I want to show you coins that I was watching here on Crypto Waves on the RSI heat map. One of them that I had my eye on, I have to see where did this move now? One of them was actually Fetch. I don't see where Fetch moved now. I cannot really see it. Yeah, I lost it because it moved up here somewhere. So because this got updated. So, but it was somewhere here, still below the 50 line. I don't catch it here immediately when I look now here up. So it's still somewhere down here below. So because Fetch had a crazy run already to the upside over the last couple of weeks, and now it's here on the 4-hourly chart in this falling wedge. And when I look at the indicators, everything points to that we get a massive breakout, potentially in direction of $4 here. So because if you treat this as a bull pennant, then you kind of get the target, that kind of target of $4, even higher than that. So here you see $4.31 is technically that target. So the MACD is also showing signs of that bullish momentum is coming in here. Stochastic RSI pointing to the upside, the normal RSI about to turn around. So here everything looks like it that in the next 8 hours we are going to see a breakout. And I'm gonna enter a Fetch trade at $2.73 with a 15-minute close above that level. That's where I'm going to enter. I don't care where the price will be. Once we're getting a 15 minutes close above $2.73, I'm going to enter this and trade this to $4, let's say 25, something like this here. So, and just to give you some perspective, already if we just go to the all-time high, this is like 15.5% from that breakout level, and to $4, it's over 50%. So this is, how much is this? So look at this, $4, let's say 26. So 55% more or less, I would say, that we can make here on this trade. Again, if I trade this with 10x leverage, this is like, again, 550% that I make on this single trade here. Also, when I go to the higher time frames, see here, we are about to bottom out on a stochastic, which is a healthy sign. The 12-hourly is also already on the bottom here, might be, after this candle has closed, might be a lighter red candle on the MACD. The 4-hourly is also ready to go up. So over the next couple of days, this will definitely break out. So you should have an eye on this one. The next one is ZRX. ZRX had already a crazy run, is a little bit overheated on the daily. But if we can close the daily candle here within that resistance area of $1.20 to $1.33, I might be inclined to open a small long there. I will not put all the money in this trade that I am looking to allocate to this trade, but we're going to start to put a little bit into it. And then I wait. And if we are breaking above $1.33, then I put way more into it. Or if we break down and we come back like to $1, then also around $1, I'm going to put in way more than I will do initially. So because here also, again, stochastic has bottomed out. RSI could still go a little bit higher. On the 4-hourly, we are a little bit overheated, but this can also still continue to go up. There's nothing stopping ZRX from really doing this. So, and also we have here this, see here, let me move this a little bit up. So we have here this upward sloping trend that we are respecting right now. So as long as we are respecting that trend, ZRX will continue to move higher. So worst case, if ZRX drops out of that resistance area and comes back here to that support line, that would be around $1.02. It makes also a lot of sense. There was here prior resistance here, as you can see, and a retest to check if that is acting now as support would make a lot of sense, and that would be a perfect area to allocate the rest of my funds in that specific trade here. If we are actually closing within that resistance area. Then my take profit areas would be here $1.57 and $1.93, and then the prior all-time high I think was at $2.40. Yeah, $2.40. And from there we basically go again into price discovery. So these are my take profit points here on ZRX. And then here on ETHEREUM, since yesterday not a lot of things have changed, so basically you get another chance to enter this before ETHEREUM is going to send here potentially to the upside and break out of this symmetrical triangle that we are forming here. And we are getting soon into the area where we should get the breakout. The breakout should come somewhere here in that area. So somewhere in end of March, so basically in 12 days from now, into the first week of April. In that area, we should get the breakout out of this pattern. It can happen a little bit earlier. So remember, every time that we come here into this buy zone, you should add to your position every single time. So I'm also opening, actually let me open now a small trade here on ETHEREUM. But like I said, I start small and later I go bigger. So let me see here. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's market this. So it's $2. So I'm gonna take 2,500 of it, and there we go. So where's my ETHEREUM trade now? Maybe I need to log in again into my BYBIT account. I have to check this. What did I buy now? Ah, shit. Okay, so I bought now $1,000. Okay, everything is fine. I will keep it like that. I have not a big issue with that. It's just $1,000 on it. I can scale later out when it goes a little bit higher and reduce the position. So, but yeah, you see, I have now a position here in ETHEREUM. Here you also see on the 30 minutes chart, actually, here is a massive downtrend going on. Once ETHEREUM is breaking this downtrend, it will rally really hard to the upside. So actually, let me draw this a little bit more like this, where support is around this area here at $2. So as long as we are bouncing off this support area here of $2, I believe that we're going to see the breakout potentially even today here to the upside. So now in terms of targets, the target remains here also $2.40, which is almost a 20% move from where we are at right now. And then remember, I think above $3 was here another golden ratio target here, $3. And then the 1.618, 1.65 are the next ones that I'm looking at. Then optimism here, I'm waiting on the break to the upside. If the break is not happening and we drop lower and we potentially get a move, let's say anything between $3.90 to $3.64, there I will be a big buyer and open a position from there with the target of $5.91. So also here for hourly, we've almost bottomed out here on a stochastic. RSI is going down, MACD is a little bit bearish, so this can still pull down a little bit lower. But like I said, if we break here into these previous resistance area, that should act now as support. If we're not getting supported from there, I will buy big if we move here a little bit lower. Another coin that I'm looking at right now is Chainlink. I have already a Chainlink position. I will actually open on BYBIT another one. I have one on Binance for now. Also, we are in this resistance area here of $20.82 to $22.47. If we break through this area, it becomes a big buy because the next stop is like $26 to $27, and then the golden ratio $34-$36, so which is also again more or less a 50% move here to the upside. So look at this here, 40% to the upside from there. And of course, if we are entering from here, from $22, it's like 60% something. Yeah, you see it's roughly 60% to the upside. Again, If we are coming down and dropping back into the buy zone and potentially to this upward sloping trend line, I will then buy there instead of waiting for the breaker to the upside. The only thing that I'm going to do once we're breaking here to the upside, I'm going to raise my stop loss potentially here then to just under $20 and then let it ride from there. All the 5 coins that I have for you guys today. I gave you all the targets, so I hope you're gonna make a lot of money here. Again, on this channel, we made so much money in the last couple of days. If you're in the Telegram, actually send me privately your profits, your profit screens, you know, so I would like to see it so that I can share it with everyone in tomorrow's episode. And other than that, don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then again tomorrow.